hello Twitch, hello YouTube, and hello to anybody else from wherever you may be watching. As it says, the idea is to build an exciting looper coaster. Now, let me just get a few things started up here. Let's get me some music on the go. Where? That's the one I want. VLC. There we go. Come on. There it is. Play. From the beginning. There we go. I know it's only quiet, it's only a bit of background music, it is the game. But as usual when I'm playing this, those that do know I normally have the game music playing in the background, but as you can see I'm going to try, as you just noticed on the left here, I'm going to try and show you how the hell I did that. 8.6, managed to get 10.7 overall with the scenery items, scored it up to a 10.7, highest excitement so far from any ride from anyone. I don't think anybody anywhere has managed to get plus 10 yet. I personally don't know anybody who's managed to get plus 9 yet, never mind reach 10s, but yeah, as I say, just a quick show just to see if I can. I know I'm not going to be able to replicate this, but I am going to try and show you how I came about doing it. So first things first, lower you down, minimise you out of the way, make sure you're there, making sure you're on top. Right then, so first thing I'm going to need is a looping coaster station. As usual, for anybody who has watched any of my previous guides on coaster building, you will know that I do like to use the grid. It comes in extremely handy for doing coasters. Now, what I normally do is try and line track up in the station with that middle line there, but as you can see I can't. So what I've had to do with this one is zoom in a bit to allow me, and that should give me a perfect 270 degrees, nice and straight. Now what I did with this is I initially treated it on the same principles as the hypercoaster, but got it wrong. It's similar to building the hypercoaster, but it's slower. So the only way that I can think of this ride making sense is it's like a slower version of the hypercoaster. So whereas you could almost say it's similar to the wooden coaster with its speeds, where the hypercoaster target speed at the bottom of drops is sort of like 64 to 68 miles an hour, somewhere around there, whereas the wooden coaster you drop down to like 54 to 57, 58, somewhere around there. Well, this is the same, it's just slow. It's just a lot slower. So whereas on the hypercoaster I would have normally gone like 150 feet to get that extra 5 miles an hour, that extra bit of speed at the bottom, this is only 125 or 126 in this case, before we lead it into a drop. Now all of my drops as a standard, this is why I use the grid. I use a full 5, a full box for all my turns, all my straights and things like that. Again, you'll know this from previous guides, and if you don't, well, you'll see in this one as well. So I'm going to drop it all the way down, give myself a nice straight, say, and we want to come back up to 125. Now we've got ourselves a decent drop there. Oh, it's actually let me get 125 this side. Shame it won't that side. Oh well. 124, 125, 126, as long as it's one of them, doesn't really matter too much which. But the other reason that I like to go and use the squares as the 5x5 is it makes it nice and easy for me to keep it straight. So as soon as I click here on 90 degree, if I click the other way, 270, keeps everything, all the angles, nice and as I want them to be. So we've got our first drop. Okay, so let's have another. I'm too far away, so let's actually delete you. Oh no, height please, thank you. We'll bring it down here. Down to 7. Bring it straight a bit. And what I'll do is we'll introduce a loopity-loop. Or do I do the loop now, or should I do the loop in a bit? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. As long as we stick with these height, with these drops and these speeds, more specifically, that will work. Doesn't matter where we put it, as long as I get the speed right, which is why these 5 gaps come in handy. Again, something that you'll see as we go along. Right, so I need to build that loop. Right now, as you can see, it's off. So one of my pet peevey things, I'm going to have to get this to 90 degrees. I'm sorry, but there we go. It does often mean that I end up with things like that. Which can be a little bit annoying for when it comes to this. Because it's going to be really awkward on letting me get the angle right. What I have to do is, hold on a second. Sorry about that, I am back. Just have to go and put the little one to bed. Right, so where are we at? So I am at something on the right hand side going on over here. Oh, we got Panzer. Am I saying that? Panzer 101, hi, hello. Sylvester Temple, hello. Hello people, welcome back. Hello to the stream. Just posted your link on the RCTW. Yes, Twitch. I've got to sort me a Twitch account out, you know. Purely for my, for my Twitch really. Twitch. Just post Twitch. What is it? Twitter? Is it Twitter? Is that the one that I'm thinking of? Get myself a Twitter as well. Get myself one of them set up when I'm streaming. Yes, hello, welcome, and yeah, as it says, I'm here doing the High Excitement Looper Coaster. But as you just noticed, what I'm after at the moment is a decent angle of 180. So bear with me a second while I just sort this out. If I delete you now, that's it. Right, so this gives me a 180 off of here. It was 125 feet to keep the speed. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, you can obviously raise it if you want. You can get to 263 feet, but as long as you keep the drop, this drop the same. So if you want, you could have that at 225, and this would be what, 107. So you could, you just play about with it. It doesn't have to be on the ground. It's just for the purposes of this demonstration. It does what I want it to do. I'll get you the same, 125 please, thank you. And then what we'll do is I'm going to turn the corner. Ah, that would have been an awesome place to have had the heart line. Damn diddly damn. Oh well, not to worry, because we're having another drop. Why not? Oh, have I got enough space? That's going to be the question. Ooh, just enough space there. Back up to 125. No, there we go. And then what I'll do here is we'll have the heart line. So I'm going to have more than one specialty piece. So to bring it forward to, if I drop it 10 feet, and we'll put a bit of angle on. What are you doing? Oh! Edit for a want, thank you. 105. Yeah, plenty. And then we're after, it doesn't matter, links or directs. I will go right. Why not? Bring it down. Into you. Now I want you back at 90 degrees, please. Thank you. That's about as close as I'm going to get. 271. Suppose I better start bringing it back. That's going to be awkward. So that's going to bring it in line with this. Because I really wanted a loop off this. I ain't going to have enough space. There's not enough space, is there? Oh, oi. No. No, not enough space there. Try again, dear boy. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you, and I'll come this way instead. What the hell? Oh, put it on the wrong one. Delete. Should have been on that one. That's better. Into a loop. I'm going miles away from the fucking thing here. I'm going too far away. Tell you what. Get rid of all this. Because, yeah. I'll pull you in a bit tighter. Perfect. Oh no. That's it, straight. I don't need that long. That's it. Height. 115. 105. Hopefully that will bring it underneath down here, and because it's at 58 feet it'll give me enough clearance to bring it underneath it to bring it back to here. So what we got? We got. Oh, sorry, I'm not looking at my other screen here. We're got nuke. Oh, I didn't know. What I knew Adam was on. I'd have been straight. I'd have had a glimpse. Had a lurk in the background. See what he was doing. Yes, it lets me. Right now, the reason that I do the heart line straight off the top, there's a very good and valid reason for me doing that. It gets the most excitement basically, because you're going super slow off the top of here. I mean, it's like 10 miles an hour. You're coming off the top of here, and yeah, it's just like it's just a slow version of the hypercoaster. It really is. The best way to describe it. On 90. We're going to have one more drop in, aren't we? Come on, let's see if I can get me a nice round angle. There we go. I can get me the nice 90. Thank you. There. And I'll delete that one in the middle. Make that nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Smoothie. Out there now then, shall I? Yes, I will. Get rid of you. Same as, yeah, keep it same as 125. We're going to come into the finish on this one. It's going to lead us round. Should. Cool, yeah, I'll go for that. No. I could have got away with another looping actually. But anywho, this is just a show. Just a quickie. Just to try and give you guys a bit of an understanding of a few things on here. Because one of the other things I'll show you as well is how the angle of approach down here can also affect the excitement. But again, it depends on the speed, because if you're going too fast and the angle's too sharp, it goes too intense and the excitement drops down. But if you go too far the opposite and have the angle too shallow, you take all the excitement away. You have to balance. So being a fucking, so working in a circus doing a balancing act. The first thing I need to do is go around and do any necessaries for things like this. We're going to need some banking on here. So 360 minus 25 is 335. Coming down, it's in the deck. Shit, that's wrong. I haven't got my straight piece. They're not going to like that. They are not going to like that, so what I'm going to have to do is bring you down for a bit of angle on here. Oh, is that it? No. Yeah, that's it. I think that was it. That was its smoothest curve, wasn't it, that? You get a dip too far at the bottom, and that one you get a dip too far at the top. So I'll go 145. What I'm going to have to do is, because the corner's right at the bloody bottom, I'll stick 15 degrees on there. This can go to its full 25. Middle one to 45. Oh no, because it goes straight up here as well. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. That goes all the bloody way around. Down, back up, down. Okay, that'll do for that. Oh, fudged up here. This bit is wrong. Wrong. There should be a straight piece at the bottom of them. But I'll see if I can get away with it. So we're going to chain. Now I'm going to be putting some chains in some very surprising places. I can even show you why. But the main thing is, it works. What I do works. And just for this sheer crack of it, I think it's about there. I'm going to have 2 trains going round. There then. And I'm thinking, what the hell's he putting a chain there for? And one there. You must be bonkers. It works, and it scores you the most excitement you will get from a loop. We can mess about with boosters and brakes all you want, but I guarantee you that is the easiest way to do it. Tried and tested so many times. I've even put a booster in at one and a brake at one the other side, and it's still, you just can't get the same effect as you can with just the loop, just a chain in the loop. Putting the chain in provides one constant speed, no extra g-force incurred. Means nothing added to intensity or nausea. Just nice, smooth. Right, and so reckon I'm gonna need one here, or do you think it'll make it up? Oh, I don't know. Either way, somewhere about there it's gonna need a brake. Yeah, just that'll do nicely. Right then, let's see how close or far away I've managed to get. Oh, I haven't done the shark yet. Go on then. Did the flames earlier. That looks nice. 2 trains, test, stop, play, test, ride. Let's see if I can get anywhere near what that one is over there, that black one, right there. That one gets me a base rating of 8.63, I think it is. 8.63, 8.65, somewhere around there. So adding scenery items gets up to 10.7 on that one. I got to earlier. See how this one compares. We should. That might be too fast. That may be too fast. The idea is the chain should pull it over the loop. It nearly did. It pulled a little bit, but not enough, I don't think. We'll find out. Might need to just, I don't know, raise it up to 130 instead of 125. Would that give me more speed? Might need to drop it a little bit so I've got a little bit less speed. So I might, before the loop, I might drop it down to 105. Might try. Could have put a chain all the way around here as well. Doesn't need it, but this is a drop into the heart line. As they look nice and slow. The question was, will it get up here on its own speed or not? Oh, come on! No, no. No. No, I didn't think it would. It's a shame, but I didn't think it would. Give it a few seconds before it lets me exit this. Ride camera. There we go. Stop. There's some about there. Oh, wanting you and Yeah, the reason that I put an extra one here is for some reason, and I don't know why, and it only appears to be with this coaster. I need to check the bug reports on it, but if I don't put a chain piece here and I only have that there, the train gets to the top here and stops. Just stops dead, doesn't go any further. But if I put a second chain piece in, as you've seen, it continues and carries on. Well, so I do need to check the bug report on that, because I don't know if anybody else has experienced the same issues. There was something else I wanted to do, and that was correct slow you down. So I'll do it in gradual steps. So I've got plonk. Oh, node, I want a node. That one there. That was 15. We've got 20, 15, 10. Hopefully that will slow it down enough to do what I want. Start test. And just because I wanna. Fast forwards. And at this point I'm thinking, should I have left it on play? It'll go once it catches up. It's a bit long, that piece. Unnecessarily long. Come on, please. In for the final drop. Pick and play. Wow, 8.4 straight off the battle. There you go. 8.4. Booyah! And add your 2.1, whatever it is, you can get from adding scenery items, and there is a 10.5 looping coaster. Not quite 10.7 like the one over yonder, but I got bloody close. This one's only got one heart line and one loop. So it's a lot smaller than this one. Because hasn't this one got two heart lines? No, this one's the same, one loop, one heart line. Okay. Thought I added another one in. Oh well, okay, fair enough. There you go. Either way, 8.4, 8.41, there you go. That's what we're getting. As I say earlier, where at the beginning of the video about speeds and things like that, it's all between the 55 and 60, the same as the wooden coaster, 55 and 60. But what we want to try and do now is eke that up a little bit. So the 8.41, so stop it there. I can pause the game for a moment so it freezes a bit less. First thing I'm going to be doing is, so for example, as I was saying, I could Yeah, go on, I'll show you. As I was saying about this, I've put a chain in to keep it nice and smooth. Keep the G-force down, and where are we? That's the plastic excitement up. There you go. You ain't gonna get that bit there much oranger than that. You're really not. It's because it's going so slowly that it's so orange. The slower you can get this at the top of here, the more exciting it is. I think on this one I got it down to something like 12-13 mile an hour at the top, something ridiculous like that. But it does come off. Where is it? We've got the heart line comes down, goes round, and that's the bit that goes into the loop, so it does scrub nearly all of its speed off by the time it gets there. And obviously this one's coming straight off the bottom of a drop, so it's carrying that extra speed. So obviously if I'd have added a corner in and another straight bit before the loop, I could have got more excitement out of it. But again, for demonstration purposes, that suffices. It's plenty for me. As you can see, the heart line, got your orange spots in the middle. If you go much faster, you can get away with about 20 mile an hour, 22 mile an hour at most. At the start, at the top here, but I've noticed if you go sort of over 25, forget it. As soon as you hit 25 mile an hour at that first point on the way down, it's too fast and it becomes too intense, too nauseating, and drops the excitement down. So as I say, what I'm going to do now is tweak it a little bit, try and get this up to, see if I can get another 0.1 out of it, another 0.1, 0.2. It's going to be hard. But let's just show you how that can come about. Quite simply, start with by tightening these angles here. I took that in 2. Again, this is why I like to space them out 5. So I know what I have and haven't done. So if I take all these drops back to all but that one, because I want to keep that like that. So we go to this one as well. I mean, the other thing I could have done is I could have added another drop or 2. So I know that one's got more drops than this one has. But again, this is just a quick demonstration one, just to show you. And let's see if we can get more than 8.41. I mean, I can't really bank any more of the corners. I've already done all my banking on them. If you go more than 45 degrees round here, it's a bit overkill as well. You can get away with 55, but I prefer it to be nice and round, so I tend to go 45. So that's still going too fast there. I wish I could slow it down. Yeah, but the problem is if you drop it, here, it's going to have more speed off this. So what you lose in one place, you gain in another place. The one thing I haven't tried is adjusting the angles of the up. I haven't tried moving these closer to make it is it more acute? Is it acute or obtuse? I can never remember which way around those two go. I never remember if it's acute is open or cloud or tight, and obtuse is the opposite. But yeah. Anywho, whatever. Whatever, man. 8.41 is what we're trying to increase from. So it's nearly at the end now on the last run. There we are, last drop complete. Could do with loosening these brakes off as well. .42, so that not give us a lot of extra, as it. The extra is going to come from slowing this down. That's where it's going to come from, slowing this down. Anyway, I can slow it down is to scrub a bit more speed up. I don't want to lose the speed off the bottom of here, because that's what gets me the excitement there. 56 mile an hour. If you go too slow, you lose the excitement because it's not intense enough. If you're going too much the opposite way. I don't know if it's worth. Might be too much sticking a brake here. Let's try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I might drop it down to excuse me. Jesus. I might drop it down to one train to speed it up a bit as well. So it ain't got to keep stopping there. Just don't know. So I don't like putting brakes in front of stuff. I hate it. I don't like slowing them down unnecessarily. Oh, it's definitely got it though. That's creeping over the top now. So, can I get away with turning them brakes down to 1? Only one way to find out. Fast forward it. Make sure it still creeps over. just want it to be pulled over by the chain. That's it. I don't want it to go over by its own speed, basically. Come on, let's get you to the finish. See what you score this time. 8.42 is what it was just. Has it gone up or has it gone down? Because it might have even gone down. That's the influence a brake system can have sometimes. Well, friction brake. Slow it down in the wrong place. Should have left the view where it was. Play. Oh yeah, I was going to take some force off that brake as well, weren't I? No, still 8.42, so it's made no difference, has it really? Yeah, so I think the only way to go onwards and upwards from here would be to add another drop in. So I'll take that out and bang another drop in there, but whatever. It is... Well, I'm at 46 minutes for a guide already. So the only thing I'm going to do now is get it all connected up, get it going, and get it all finished and finalised. You just have to, didn't you? I do like this path, I really do. Oh, it's because the land's deformed. Whatever, okay. Pause. Alright, let's quickly add a few things in then. Let's stick a light there, stick a light there. Another one there, another one there. Stick one on yonder, one there to there, one on there. I'm right by the booth. We're gonna need somewhere for them to drink, somewhere for them to chobble some food down. Yeah. Go on, let's keep. Nah, fuck them. I am, however, going to give them somewhere to go pee pee and poo poo. Well, they don't seem to go poo, they seem to pee everywhere and be sick. No poopy though. Don't need a medic? Nah, we don't need a medic. Medic! I will go overkill on the janitors though. Nice and tidy. And I need one mechanic. Oh, yeah. Right by the exit to the right as well. Yeah, go on. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Open. I know it still says closed for those who are wondering why. Let's have a look on the other screen. No, nothing going on. Yeah, if you're wondering why that still says it's closed, it's because the park is still closed. As soon as I click on open for the park, the coaster will open. Before I let the little blighters in, give them somewhere to sit down. And somewhere to throw their rubbish. So now they are rather messy. Bit of thermal music going on in the background. It's sci-fi. Take you off. Are you ready to open? Yes, you are. Open the park. Open the park. Open the ride. That's fast. Oh, yeah, I haven't pressed play. Ah. There you go. Give the computer a few seconds. Give the game, not the computer, the game a few seconds. Just to click and register what's going on. Right then, let us add a bookload of scenery items. Anything, doesn't matter which. Let's be honest. Really doesn't matter as long as it's in that green circle and it scores us excitement points. Like I say, literally anything. Doesn't matter what. Oh, go on, let's add some big pieces. Let's add some big pieces. Proper drive that excitement up. Well, I'm just adding anything I want. I mean, obviously the aim is you add trees and rocks and bushes and plants and blah 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 blah. If you add big stuff, it just adds chunks of excitement. And I know, because I've programmed it, because it's my own UGC, that this stuff proper ramps the excitement up, because that's how I've scripted it. Maximum excitement value from these. Bit naughty, I know, but whatever. If you can, do. Ah, go on. Come on, game. Are you ready? Oh, for God's sake! Thank you! Yeah. Ha 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 ha! Why not? Some of my men along here as well. We are patrolling. Yeah, step out of line, these shoot you, mate. Oh, we had a couple of drones. You are being watched, my friend. And that should have given us plenty of excitement. There we go. 10.53. So we've got 2.1 from scenery objects, because it was 8.42, 8.43. Now we're on 10.5, 10.53. But yeah, there you go. Not too bad. 55 minutes. Probably going to be a couple more minutes. Just recapping a few things. But another hour guide. Oh, what have I done? I've done the wooden. I've done the hyper. Done the looping. The next one is. Which one was it that I need to do next? One. Which one was the clock? Is it the... There we go, the flying one is going to be the next one to be done. Because I've managed to get 9.7 out of that one. Not into the 10s like this. Only into the 9s with them. But you never know, I may get there with it. So yeah, we'll recap a few things then. Let me pause it to stop the lag while I go over everything once more before I either A, end the stream, or B, continue the stream, but it will be loading one of the other parks up, which would more than likely be Island Park. That's one that I'm working on at the moment. Right then, to recap, we're doing, that is what I've managed to eke out of this one. Not far off what I managed to get out of this one. It was 8.6. This one I only managed to get 8.4. which has given us the 0.2 difference. That's why this one got 10.5, that one got 10.7. But anywho, as I say, recap. The drops, the height, you can have whatever you want. I do it along the ground for demonstration purposes, just to make it nice and easy. But it's basically like a 120 foot drop. I hope it'll let me. Thank you. As you can see, the speeds at the bottom. There we go. The speeds at the bottom of the drops is between 55 and 60. Depending on which drop you're at the bottom of, 56, 56. This one's at the upper end, so 58. And then we've got another one over here, which is another 56. As long as you sort of keep that speed at the bottom of your drop, and try not to exceed this angle here. So if you go, I mean that's a vertical drop, so you shouldn't need to pull that closer. But you can go a bit further out, but not too much further, because if the angle's too shallow, you won't have the desired G-force. Where was I? Excitement's the one I want. There we go. If you are going to, like I have here, sort of with the loops, try not to go too fast with the loops. You can get away with up to 30 mile an hour at the top. This previously was, if I take the brake out, was 27 mile an hour, and well, having the brake here made no difference at all. So there we go. I've added the heart line, but again it's speed related. The heart line. I've put it right at the top to keep the speeds down. Show you, let me get it up. There we go. You can get away with, I know if anybody's been here since the beginning, I'm reiterating some of these points, but you can get away with about up to about 21, 22 mile an hour with that one. I did have it at 25 on one of my practice runs, and it was too fast. I lost all the excitement. It dropped right down to something like 4. Completely killed it, because obviously it wasn't just too fast for there, it was too fast for here as well. So it kills both points, not just one. So if you do want to put something like that in, put it right at the top, right at the beginning of your drop, so it will gradually build its speed up. This bit I've put in myself, 10-foot drop with a angle which I changed to 105, added a 15-degree angle just to bring the drop in, and then as I've done with all my other test coasters, it also runs a second train right there. So for the most part, as I say, it's the same as the wooden coaster in terms of drops and speeds and the angles and things like that. You just got to keep it nice and slow. Yeah. But there we go then, people. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to carry on or call it a day and play some Doom or something. I don't know. I'm at the loss. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I know I am going to be putting this one on, what is it? I have saved the blueprint, that's what I was trying to think of. So if anybody does want this particular one, it will be available to download through the workshop. Pretty much later on this afternoon. That is what it will be called. Lock the Looper. MHH for Major Herb Head, and Looper. If anybody wants that in their park, you're more than welcome. That will be on, as I say, when I quit the game later on. Yeah, I'm going to carry on for a bit. I'm going to switch over and I'm going to load. I'm going to load Island Park, I think. What's Play Park? What's that one? Oh, that was another looper. That was one of my. That was the practice run before this, pretty much. Where I managed to get 9.6, 9.7, something like that. But I don't need that one anymore. That one can go, that one can. Looper. Island Park, that's the one I want. Right then, I'm going to switch over to this. I am going to carry on playing. I'm going to switch over to that. So what I'll do is, because I'm going to quickly restart the stream so I can keep these as two separate videos, because I don't mess about with putting them on my hard drive and then editing them and re-uploading them. I'll just do it all via Twitch. So I'm just going to quickly stop and then start the stream, so it will go black for a second for anybody who wants to continue watching. For those of you that want to go away and do your own thing, I will say thank you for watching. Hope you've learned a thing or two. As usual, any questions, anything like that, I am on Steam, or obviously you can do it on YouTube. Or I don't know if you can do it here on Twitch actually, but whatever. Anywho, yeah, I will say thank you for watching. For those who want to stay, see you in a moment. For those who don't, cheers again.